Hi, Paul Sakis, Good News Broadcast, speaking to Patrick Alvarez. Hi, Patrick, how are you?
Good morning, I'm fine, thank you.
Good, you're the general manager of the Great Wolf Lodge down in Poconos, Pennsylvania.
That's correct.
I say congratulations because I recently went there with my family, and we're still talking about it. And that was some weeks ago. What a great place you have. Thank you.
Well, you're welcome. I'm glad you stayed with us, and hopefully you've created a new tradition for your family.
Well, I would say the answer to that is yes. One of the actually parts of our Good News broadcast is that we created a show called The Water Hour. And we've done about 40 hours of programming on the subject of water. And actually my daughter had, through many friends, had learned about your place, and that was that. And then I learned more about it in regard to water and what you do there and your environmental concerns and sustainability for the corporation overall, and that it's not just a Poconos location, that you're all over this country. And well, tell our audience about it. We have a video we're going to put up as well, so
great.
It's marvelous. What's going on?
Well, I tell you what, Great Wolf Lodge, we're a 4-story Northwood themed family resort. We feature 401 all-suite guest rooms, a gigantic 80,000 square foot indoor water park, multiple food outlets, including 2 themed restaurants. We've got confectionery cafe. We've got an Aveda spa, a kids spa, children's crafts, activity rooms. It's really the one-stop shopping. It's kind of like it's kind of like a cruise on land. So you really once you check in, don't have to leave the building. We have recently actually added a couple of different attractions. The first one that I'm excited about is this summer we debuted an area in our lodge designated so children can design, build, and race remote control cars in an indoor racetrack. Now this is called Race Zone. In addition to that, this fall we introduced a new water attraction called River Canyon Run. Now River Canyon Run is a 4-person raft ride. That brings our total number of water slides to 12. There's really 2 to 3 full days of activities that you can experience once you check in.
I don't know. I think you're being kind of modest here. 2 to 3, 100 maybe.
Gotcha.
If you're my grandson, it might be 2 to 3,000.
Yeah, I'm sure you had your hands full. Absolutely.
What is it about water, do you think, that makes us all so happy?
Well, just when I walk around the building, the best thing about my job is 2 things: is to see the look on the kids' faces when they walk into our grand lobby. It's an environment that they've never experienced before, more than likely. The second thing is to see the children and the families interact in the water park. It's just a fun activity, and that we are really the gold standard of water parks. They're getting an experience that you can't get anywhere else. Plus, we're weatherproof, so you can stay at our facility 365 days a year without worrying that your vacation is going to be canceled due to weather or snow or that type of thing. So, we cater to that type of vacation.
Now, the type of water rides and the ocean, there was a lot of things that I never have tried. You have waves and you have all kinds of super duper things. How does all the water aspect of the park work? I mean, I see lots of different ways that the water's coming into the place, but how is it? How do you coordinate all that? What did I hear? 380,000 gallons or something? I don't know. There's a ton of water there.
Yeah, and you hit the number right on the head. So you must have been asking questions when you were here, but. We actually have 4 different bodies of water in our water park. Now, from the wave pool, which actually creates waves, and I'm sure most are familiar with those. But we've got a lazy river, which is a separate body of water. We've got our outdoor pool attractions as well, and then we've got the zero depth and activity pools for the younger kids. I guess the main attraction in the water park is going to be what we call our indoor water roller coaster. And this is called the Rocket Ride, and it's actually a raft ride for 4 people that actually shoots you uphill on a water slide. So it really is a hybrid mix between a downhill water slide and an uphill outdoor roller coaster type ride, and that's my favorite ride, if you're asking me.
You going into the office a little bit early every day?
You know, I have access to the water park, so absolutely.
The company itself. Tell us a little bit about the history here. Great Wolf Lodge.
Yeah, you bet. You know, I couldn't be more pleased to work for a company. We started. The very first Great Wolf Lodge actually was built in the Wisconsin Dells, named Great Wolf Lodge. It was owned by a different company, and our company actually had the management contract. So we thought it was a great concept and purchased the company and started developing more lodges. So when I started with the company, we had the 2 lodges, and we opened 2 more in Kansas City and Traverse City. From that point, boy, the concept just really kind of blew up. So in the past 10 years, we've actually expanded to 12 lodges, and we are nationwide now. And also we have a lodge in Canada. So it's been quite a rocket roller coaster, right? But you know, it has been great fun, and you know, I see the company. I'm sure the company will continue to grow in the next few years, because the attraction is just you know, the value is there, the experience is there, and you know, for the price of a room, you're getting 2 full days water park and a lodge themed suite to stay in with your family as well. So you know, as long as we keep focus on you know, making time for our family visitors and hopefully trying to create traditions for our families, we're going to, I'm sure we're going to keep expanding.
It's marvelous. I smile in here because when I look to see where your place was up in Canada, it's at Niagara Falls.
That's correct. That's correct.
Got a little water there as well.
Exactly. It fits right in, and that is such a wonderful property up there. They do such a great job, and we're glad to be in that area.
All right, we'll get that on Good News Canada. Also, you have links. I see Big Brothers Big Sisters, Cub Club, Project Green Wolf. What are some of those kinds of things?
You know, we found that we have a responsibility to reach out to the community, and Big Brothers Big Sisters really was the standout organization that we felt we could benefit the most by coming into a relationship with them as our charity of choice. I'm not a philanthropist. I really don't know how to spend that kind of money and how to support people in the right way. They do, okay? So we do promotions every year to benefit Big Brothers Big Sisters and to help them run their organization. And every time we do, for instance, a community day and open up our water park for the local community, or do any kind of promotion, all of the proceeds go to Big Brothers and Big Sisters, and I couldn't be more pleased to be in that relationship. It's a great organization.
Another do-gooder thing that you have a lot of green-mindedness to the organization. What's that all about?
Absolutely. This spring, we were proud to announce that we are the first hotel company that has actually had all of their properties go Green Seal certified. What that means is, for the past year, and maybe even longer than that, maybe even about a year and a half, we have been working very, very hard to make sure that we met all of the requirements to become a Green Sealed company. Green Sealed means that you're meeting the specifications for recycling, for water conservation, for energy conservation, for communication and education to the guests. So we took their recommendations, we put them in place at all our lodges, and again, I'm proud to say we're the first national hotel company that's been able to announce that all of our properties are Green Seal certified. People make a choice of where to do business based on how green you are these days. So it's not only that's important, but again, our responsibility as a company is to make sure we're doing whatever we can to create a sustainable, to help create that sustainable environment, a sustainable lodge.
In addition, the word FUN is capitalized. You see kids running around. They have this little wand, and they're touching things. And I don't know. You have like a magical mystery tour. I don't know what that one I didn't get into. We were too busy doing so many other things. Well,
that is one of our newest attractions as well, and it's called Magi Quest. Mm-hmm. And Magic Quest is a live-action fantasy adventure game. Now, what that means is the children buy these wands from our Magic Quest store, and they choose their name. So you can be Master Magi, or you can be whatever name you choose. And that wand knows you from now on. It's your wand. You keep it. You take it home, and then you go on adventures and quests. And actually, there's trees that talk to you. There's pictures that talk to you. And as you wave your wand at these different attractions, again, they activate and they talk to you, and then they track your progress on your quest. So you always kind of know where you stand. And the grand finale is you get to fight a life-size dragon and see if you can beat him at the end. But it keeps your score. It records your score over the in-room TV system, and it's if you've never seen it if you've never seen it for real, you really have to kind of come in and watch the kids play this, because it sure is fun.
It's a movie.
Yes, it is.
It's a movie. I see shows. When I see shows, the whole place is a show. I could go 24/7 at your place. We're gonna have to talk about it. I mean, it's such a happy movie, you know.
Yeah.
Now I'm sort of a nerdish because I actually went down to a fitness room.
Oh yeah, did you experience our fitness room?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I would like to say that I do more than I should, but I think I'm on the rocket raft more than I'm in the fitness room. But you know what?
More fun.
Yeah, it is more fun. This is all about families, and we're trying to make sure that the moms and dads have the amenities that they're used to as well. So our Iron Horse Fitness Center with the treadmills and the weight machines is really to make sure that they can keep their motivation when they're on a vacation with their family and keeping their routine. Along with that is we've also, as I mentioned before, have an Aveda spa.
Right.
Now this is a real life, full blown spa that parents are used to, and we have actually enhanced that the spa concept with what we call Scoops Kid Spa.
Right.
And this is an ice cream bar themed type of place where the girls can get the manicures and the pedicures and the little facials and get their their nails decorated, and they can do that with mom or their friends. So that's kind of a neat little option as well for the moms and the daughters.
There you go. It's a good time for the grandparents to let their daughter and son take a moment on their own too.
Absolutely, and go get a cup of coffee, right?
Very good. Or how about some fresh fudge?
Fresh fudge.
All
we
right.
get fudge out of our Paw Cafe, absolutely, and we make that in-house.
Out of controlness there.
Exactly. Now, I have to actually walk past that place to my office every day, so I try to come in early while the gates are still closed.
That makes good sense to me.
It really does. But yeah, our confectionery is fun. It's like that again. It's like that soda bar with the candied apples and the fudge and the ice cream, and it's a fun thing to do on your way out of the water park back to your room. And if you head down our hallway just a little bit further, you're going to find our great space, which is it's really geared for what we call the tween set. The 13 to 16 or 17-year-olds that visit us. And boy, there's everything you can think of in there. We have a live DJ who plays requests and music. We have karaoke parties in there. There's a bank of probably 20 computers where they can do their blogging or check their emails and do what teenagers do. That sure has taken off. It's got light shows, and it's got a huge screen in there that I walk past the window and I see the kids playing like Madden NFL or something like that.
Right. Okay.
And they're like life size. Like, what's going on in there? But it's just incredible to see. It's a real event for the tween set, and that is really something that I think is going to catch on in all of our lodges, because they really like hanging out in there.
There you go. The chief chef is a good man.
Yes, he is. Yeah. Did you meet Chef Tony? He knows what he's doing.
He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, he does. He creates buffets for us. And,
beautiful.
And everything that he does is really geared toward family and children. So we have a child's buffet. If you don't want to do buffet, we have a la carte as well. And he gets creative. He does something what's called campsite goodies. So the kids can actually build a campfire out of food. and it's all sweet food, so you know it's good. So you build your own campfire with chocolate and licorice sticks and Tootsie Rolls and that type of thing. And it's kind of just a tableside event that the whole family can get into. So there's a lot of fun stuff like that going on that you wouldn't expect.
Well, this one I didn't expect, and this is a new one on me, and I thought I knew every aspect of this one, and this is called the peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Now, happens to be one, this got me through college, I think, but the point is, he puts a piece of toast in the middle.
Correct.
I don't know, have you tried that?
I'm a
fanatic of peanut butter and jelly.
That's actually one of my favorites, and I think the next step in this creation, because it is so good, I have been trying to twist his arm to put banana slices in that as well.
So there's a bunch of banana peanut
there you go.
They're out there.
They're out there. And I'm one of them as well, certainly.
They're out there. But that was next to the steak or the Chateaubriand or whatever else you had.
Oh,
serious
absolutely.
food. Serious food.
You've got your carving stations. You've got your pasta bar.
Right.
He's got a Oriental food station where you can get your normal Oriental takeout, that type of thing, or Asian takeout. So we really try to make it something that everybody can enjoy.
Well, you sure did. We had a great time, and I didn't see the only sad faces when people had to be taken out of the pool, the water park, or the other kinds of things. But it was very special, and the staff was very, very polite and respectful and responsible. And so we just wanted to thank you and just say, it's a great place to go. That's it, bottom line.
Paul, thank you very much, and I'm certainly excited to have your family back again with us, and it really is. It's all about those close-to-home vacations that are easy on the pocketbook and that your kids just simply love. So we'll be here doing this as long as we can.
Well, the one irony, I'll just throw it in there, is that my daughter was a gymnast growing up, okay? Right down the street from you, literally right down in Stroudsburg, was where she went to the international gymnastics.
Wow.
For like 5 years, and she worked down there in high school. I don't know, now she's an older woman, and we have 2 grandchildren. But so then we also got the joy, I guess for us, to go see her camp with her kids.
Pilgrimage then, right?
Yeah, with her kids, with little Jason. So
that's great. Oh, that's awesome.
So the whole trip was great. So thank you so much, and we'll talk again.
You bet we will. Have a great
Patrick,
day.
you as well. Bye bye.
Bye bye.